Hello everyone, as promised I'm doing my little vlog after my baseline scan today. Zav's in the other room watching telly and I'm sure he'll come in a minute and pop his head round. Oh goodness, I'm in my pants because it's quite hot in the UK. Yeah, I had my baseline scan today and all was well. Everything was shut off, silent, or whatever they want to call it, my ovaries. He sat me down, or us down, Zav came with me, and he said something that we forgot to mention, that if you wanted to do your uterine scratch, sorry, my contact lenses are really dry, your uterine, not uterine scratch, it's something similar to that, endometrium scratch, or biopsy, or whatever the term is, different terms, different places. We were like, oh yeah, we'd like to have that done. How much is it? £150. And then he said, well, if you want to have it done, you've got to do it today. And I was like, because I've heard so many stories that you need to have painkillers before and everything, and I didn't get the chance to. But yeah, I had it done. I didn't find it really painful at all. It was a bit like period pains. I could feel like a burning. It wasn't the insertion. It was like a pap smear test or whatever. And it wasn't until he put the other thing through to scrape that you could. It was more like a burning, like kind of just a cramping, but it didn't hurt me that much. I almost felt it was so quick. I almost felt like, did he really like scrape the whole thing, or did he just scrape a tiny little bit, or do they scrape the whole? I don't know, but yeah, that's done, and apparently that helps with what I've got, like the cytokine immune thing, and it helps to take away, because already my lining's nothing because I've had my period and the Bucerin and everything, so they've scraped away an extra layer. And apparently it's supposed to help to kind of, like if you're turning soil when you're doing planting, it kind of helps to create a new, fresh lining. I don't know. I don't even know. But yeah, there's supposed to be like doubles the chances of implantation happening and everything. And it helps with cytokines and things like that, which I deal with. So we did that. And yeah, they did a blood test which went fine, and they were checking my LH. I don't really know what they were checking, to be honest, but they sent me an email to tell me what my protocol is, and it is basically sorry, I should really have this up. I am I'm continuing on Bucerin every day, and today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm doing 450 IUs of Menopur, which is higher than what I was on before. I was on 300, which works out at, I don't even remember, but you get these, which are like 75 IUs. So I used to have to mix four of them to one of these. They're like saline solution, but now I have to have 6 of these with 2 of these. So yeah, I actually called the clinic because I left and I didn't actually know how many to mix. I didn't know if it was still 1 to 6 or whether it's supposed to be more, because it's more. They didn't tell me, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone, and I called the clinic. And it says if it's an emergency, call this number. So I called the mobile, and one of the nurses called me back and said, you need to do 1 of these to 3. And I was like, no, 1 of these to 2. And I was like, oh, because when I used to do 4, I only had 1 to 4. She was like, okay, we'll just do 2 of these to your 6. If that makes sense. So I'm mixing 2 of these waters with 6 of these powders. And then I'd previously sent an email to the clinic to say, help, I need to know what's going on. And a different nurse emailed me back saying, oh no, you can just do one of these to all 6. So I was like, what the I was like, I really need to know what I'm doing. So I emailed her back to say, oh, I just spoken to this other nurse and she told me to do 2 with the 6. And she said, yeah, just do that. It's basically just so these powders are diluted properly, otherwise they get too thick and then they're not easy to inject. So it doesn't make any difference how many of these really, because it's just it's the dose that you need to worry about, the powders, and as long as you're getting the powders in you, then that's fine. But I just filled up this syringe with the water, and when it came to injecting it, because the needles are really small, like tiny needles, it felt like I was pushing for ages, and I didn't even know if it was moving, but it really was slowly moving. It took me about 5 minutes to push this thing in, so I might have to split it into 2 injections, which is going to be annoying. But anyway, I've heard that gonorrhea is really much easier because it's just a pen and you can just press it down and that's it, and you don't have to do all this. But anyway, I've done it now, so day 1 of Stimms is complete, and yeah, that's pretty much it really for now. I'm hoping this will make me start to feel a bit better. I've got prednisolone tablets, the steroids, which I'm not sure when I'm starting them actually. They're going to let me know, but I've got another scan on Monday, so it's Wednesday today. I'll have another like 5 days of Stimms, and then I'll have a scan to see what's happening. So yeah, so as I was saying, I go all the way up to Saturday on 450, and then on Sunday I go down to 300. So I'm guessing they're giving you a sharp like dose of Menopur to get the eggs big, and then if they find there's too many, they'll start dropping it down. But maybe rather they do that than get them getting not being big enough and then having to try and catch up with themselves. I don't know. But yeah, so on Monday the 22nd I've got another scan and blood test at 10:30, and then they'll tell me when to start the Claxane and the prednisolone and all of that. So they think it's Monday. And also on Monday I will find out when I do my Instralipids, because apparently it's going to take 2.5 hours. I need to be at the clinic, and it's like an intravenous drip. So yeah, I have to stay there for like a couple of hours, and this liquid milk type consistency, I think, or colour, yeah, which helps with immune issues as well. It's supposed to be really good. There's loads of different links online, and the BBC have covered it and stuff. So I don't really think there's anything that I could be doing differently now. I've had my uterine scratch. I've had my Humira to bring my cytokines down. I'm on Claxane. I'm going to be on Claxane. I'm going to be on the steroids. I'm on the highest dose of the Stimms. I've lost loads of weight. I've just finished Insanity today. Well, I was supposed to do. That's a lie. I was supposed to do the fit test today, but I've had a bit of a dodgy stomach, so I'm not doing the fit test today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. But either way, I've done Insanity. I'm on a whole load of supplements like zinc and like coenzyme Q10 to like things to make my eggs the best quality, and yeah, I don't know what else I could be doing. The only thing I haven't done actually is acupuncture. This time I haven't, because I can't really afford it. But if this doesn't work, this cycle, then I'm going to probably do acupuncture next time, just to add something to it, you know. And we are flying to France on the 9th of August, because yeah, I've spoken to a lot of you girls, and some of you are saying, oh, that your clinic said not to fly. Some other people have said, well, lots of you go to places like Spain or whatever to do a cycle, and then you have to travel back. So as long as it's not like a long haul flight, then it shouldn't make much difference. And I'll be well past a week into my 2-week wait. So yeah, we're going to go and enjoy the sun. And yeah, that's my update for now. Thank you for your support, and I'll keep you posted on whatever's happening next. And I thought I could hear Sav. Yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.